Hi, Monique.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Awesome. Thanks for jumping on with me today.
No problem.
So for any of you guys watching, Monique and I are going to share with you guys the doTERRA business opportunity. The business opportunity is very generous and pretty easy. And Monique has been working with doTERRA now with me for like what, a couple months, I think, right? Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
she's having 4 months. Okay, wow, time flies. um,
fine.
yeah, so we're going to go over how the business opportunity works. Okay, so let me go ahead and open up my slide. All right, so today we're going over the basic business introduction. Super excited for anybody who takes time to listen to this. I'm hoping our class will be about 20 minutes. That's what I'm shooting for. Okay, so for anyone who's interested, first I'll go ahead and introduce myself, and then I'll have Monique introduce herself as well, and she'll give you also the reasons why she decided to do doTERRA, and she'll also talk to you about her life and stuff, who she is too. So as you can see here in the pictures, this is my family. I have 4 sons, now have a daughter-in-law with a granddaughter on the way. We're a military family. I'm from Texas originally. We've lived in Florida, Alaska, Hawaii, and now we're back in Florida. And we're going to be retiring. My husband's going to be retiring from the Coast Guard probably within the next couple of years. I started using doTERRA and began the business opportunity pretty much right away back in 2015. So I've been part of the company now for 5 years, and it's been nothing but a good experience. It's just enriched my life and brought so much blessing and healing and community and all sorts of things ever since the beginning. So it's been great. And I decided to use the products because I had cancer in 2010 and had a lot of systems in my body that needed extra support. And so I decided that I really wanted to try something natural with no side effects. I wanted to go more of the alternative health pathway instead of only focusing on traditional medicine or pharmaceuticals. And it's been amazing. I've gone through healing, my family has gone through healing. Because I had cancer, sometimes the family goes through a lot too when a family member goes through something difficult like that. So it's just been something that has really helped support our family ever since we started using it. So it's my passion to continue to share this for the next, the rest of my life. I want to share with anyone who's interested in learning, whether it be just about the products and helping you get healthy, or if it's teaching you about the business opportunity, if you're needing to make another stream of income and have to be part of something where you're with other people that are also focusing on learning about getting healthy and looking to support themselves financially as well at the same time. It's such an incredible group of very intelligent and heart-centered, caring, amazing women and men that I get to work with. So welcome here. I hope that you guys learn a lot tonight. But before I introduce Monique, I just want to share some of the definite reasons why I decided to be part of the doTERRA business opportunity or to be a wellness advocate. The first reason is because I really wanted to have more time with my family and a flexible schedule. Because we're military and we move around so much, we have a lot of like uprooting and getting used to new places and things like that. And plus my kids are just at such a critical age right now. They're very busy, they're older. I wanted to be able to do something that I could work on as I was able to around their schedules. So that's been really nice. I like with doTERRA that you can work the business as you can, so at your own pace, so you don't have to we all decide how many hours we want to put into it every week or every month. Also for the residual income, and we'll talk more about that later on during the class, for the travel aspect, in that there's no geographical boundaries. So I can build my team. Obviously, Monique is in Australia. I can build my team in any country around the world that is already, a doTERRA place that doTERRA is in already. And also because of the wellness education and network support, the network is incredible. Like if there's almost like so much that it can be overwhelming, and so you have to really like figure out exactly what you want, like what you want to focus on with your health and like how you want to do the business, because there's so much support available that it's just pretty much never ending. So I love that there's lots of options and people that are there to really help guide you and walk you through that process. Basically, as a wellness advocate with doTerra, you get paid to take really good care of yourself and your family, and then just teach others what you do and how you take care of yourself. So anyone that's already in the wellness field, this is a really, really great opportunity for you, because doTerra really fits right into that. Just like Monique, she's amazing. She's a teacher. She teaches yoga, and so the oils have really just combined in with what she already does so well. And then also, I'm in a house full of boys, so it's nice to have something that I have like a reason to go meet with other women and spend time with them. And oils are for men and women. It's not just a women thing, but I know that us women love connection and we love community, and it's fun to just be able to sit with another woman and say like, how are you doing, and what do you need help with, and is there anything that I can help you with? Do you want to try this? You know, tell me how that's working. Like, I just love that aspect of the business. So I try to make all of my meetings with everyone that I work with super fun, therapeutic, and educational. So those are the main reasons. Now let's hear from Monique. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess one of the main reasons that I started doing the business side is because it's flexible. So I normally do like a couple of hours a week in the evening and a little bit on the weekend. But it's really up to you, which is the best part. You decide how much time you want to put in, when you want to do it. If you want to teach the classes on the weekend or at night, whatever suits your schedule. I also love that I can share and educate online, so it's not just limited to in-person and the people that you know like around you, but also online, and so that's a really great opportunity as well. Not many businesses you can do it in person or share online. Another great thing is that you can get extra income or weekly bonuses. So you might just like a little bit extra cash on the side, or eventually if you're really loving the business and it's expanding, then you can replace your income altogether. And again, that as well is up to you. So I guess that's a really big point that I love, is that it's really directed from what you want and where you want to go. I also love the community. So I've met Melissa and Amanda, and they're such amazing, supportive and encouraging women. And it's great to have, like Melissa is saying, that community of people with that common interest, and that you're sharing and encouraging each other and supporting each other in education of the oils. So you're never left alone. You always feel like you can reach out and ask someone for help or share what you've been using and learning about. You also, from the sharing, you're getting paid to do it. So you're getting paid to share what you love, and also that then can help pay for the oils that you're using for your health and for your family's health. And I love sharing with other people, because then that then empowers them to take control of their health. So they don't have to go to the doctor as much. They can reach for an oil to help with whatever health concern they might have, and it's natural with no side effects. And so I love people trying an oil for the first time, being like, whoa, this actually works. I'm like, yeah, it's amazing. And it's just fun, like Melissa was saying, fun, therapeutic, and educational.
Definitely. Yeah. Thank you, Monique.
Thank you.
Okay, so the first, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you guys this concept. It's the concept of hauling buckets versus pipelines, the power of residual income. So one of the really cool things about doTerra is that if you're using the products and you are a wellness advocate and you share a product with somebody, and then they buy it for the first time and then they love it. And so now they're like, oh, I never want to not have this product again. This is like the best one I've ever had. It's totally working for me. So they're going to order it, you know, every time they run out of it for the rest of their lives. And if you're the one that shared doTERRA with them, then and they have a membership account that or a wholesale account underneath you, like they've joined with you, then you're going to make a residual income off of that product every single time they buy it for the rest of their lives, as long as you're servicing them and helping them and in touch with them and those kind of things. Okay. So the idea of hauling buckets versus pipelines is, you know, it's the idea of going to work, like you have to go to work hourly to get paid. So if you're not there, you're not making money, right? But when you look at residual income, that's basically like a commission that you're going to earn forever and ever and ever on the products as the customer continues to purchase it from you. So like we use the vitamins regularly since 2015. So we've been using them for 5 years, but we don't plan on ever stopping them because they help us so much. So every single time I order vitamins or products throughout, you know, each month, then my friend that shared doTERRA with me, her family is always going to make that commission. So doTERRA has a story. It's basically, let's see if I can remember it. So there once was a man in a village who his job was to go down to the river and fill buckets. And then every time he would go fill the bucket, he'd bring it back to town and someone would pay him for that bucket. And so he kept doing that over and over and over. But anytime he wanted to make more money, he had to work twice as hard. So one day he was trying to think of a way that he could make some side income or increase his income without having to work twice as hard. So he came up with the bright idea of building a pipeline. Every day when he would go haul buckets, he would add a little bit more of the pipeline, to where eventually one day he was able to just turn on the pipeline and get paid for the water supply that was coming in, but he was no longer having to haul the buckets. So this is just an example of what residual income looks like. So we work together as a team to help each other, support each other, to share doTERRA with other people. And then we build a community of people who are learning about health and taking care of their families on a wellness program. And then we benefit from that. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Okay. So why doTERRA and why now? So some of you guys, essential oils might be brand new to you. And some of you, maybe you know about essential oils and you know that there's different brands of essential oils, okay? So doTERRA is the largest essential oil company in the world. It's the most tested, most trusted oils in the market. And if you want resources, if you want to see links to help you understand why that's true, you can go to, I think, sourcetoyou.com. To learn more about the science, and Monique or I can send you more videos that explain the quality as well. There's even research studies on PubMed that you can look at that include doTERRA essential oils as well. It's used by doctors and hospitals worldwide. It's ethically and sustainably sourced. doTERRA works directly with farmers around the world. We have 120 plus markets open. The compensation plan is genius. So this is really important because of the business structure of doTERRA. It is a network marketing company, but the reason doTERRA chose to do that was because the founders or the owners saw the quality of the essential oil and they knew that the quality was amazing, but you need support. Like, it's not, if you start using essential oils, it's better to have someone guiding you along that can show you where the resources are and the tools and be there to support you and like ask you how you're doing and just give you that human touch, instead of it being the type of product that you would just go into like Walgreens and purchase off the shelf. Because if you do that, you don't have anyone to help you with knowing like what to do next on your journey. So the compensation plan is genius because it is network marketing company, but the compensation structure is flipped. So it's different than most network marketing company structures. So if you compare our compensation with some of the other companies out there, I'm not going to say any names right now. If you guys have questions, you can just send me a message directly. You can see that as you would progress throughout the ranks in doTERRA, you're going to make way more money than in other companies. So if, like I said, if anyone has questions about that, you can send me a message directly, or Monique. There's a high retention rate of 65%, which proves that customers that use doTERRA are very happy with it, generally happy with it. That's amazing. That means that 65% of people who begin using doTERRA continue to use the product. That's higher than any other network marketing company out there that I've seen. It's a privately owned company, and it's a very generous company who, they're privately owned, but they're very responsible with their finances, so they give a lot back. There's an incredible ownership team. I would encourage anyone who's interested in doTERRA to definitely get to know the owners and like listen to some of their YouTube videos, or hear them talk and like kind of get to understand their heart better of like why they're doing what they do. It's really phenomenal to learn about that. And it's a debt-free company with no outside funding, so that's good. They're very financially healthy. Monique, go ahead, you can take this one.
Yep. So these are some questions you may have. How much money I make? Oh, sorry. How do I make money?
Mm-hmm.
How much time is involved? Could this work for me? And what is the next step?
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
So how do I make money? So it's very simple. You just need to do these 4 things. Number 1 is you sample. So you sample to people around you, or wherever they might be online. Then you teach. And again, you can teach in person or online or both. And then from that teaching, then you enroll people. And then, like we've talked about, then you support them on their wellness journey.
Awesome. Yep. Okay, and so I'm not going to go in depth into this, but I just want to show the income earning potential so that you guys are aware. So there's many people in doTERRA who decide they want to simply make enough, like share with enough people in their community to be able to pay for their monthly orders. So sometimes people have a health need and they're like, okay, well, I want to be on the vitamins. I need to be on the gut health products. I need to have like a stash of essential oils. I want to have this stuff for my kids, that kind of thing. And so our job as doTERRA leaders or advocates is to help others learn the way that the business works enough so they can share enough to get to elite status. And that would be bringing in 3,000 in volume within your community, and you would make about $365 a month, which is plenty to pay for a monthly family plan order plus more. Like you would be making more than you would need to be able to pay for a wellness plan for a month. And then there's higher ranks that you can go up. So Premier, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Blue Diamond, and then Presidential Diamond. And I'm pretty sure I'm remembering this correctly that our upline who has created our business training program for us is a triple Presidential Diamond. Is that right, Monique? Elise Sedavi?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yes. So it's great because doTERRA doesn't cut off our ability to still increase. So if you've mastered a rank, like you can still go up, and even if you've reached the highest rank, you're allowed to still continue to work and share and help people and increase your income. And if anybody wants to look at this closer, you can pause this and kind of like zoom in and look at the different amounts and things like that. Okay, Monique, go ahead.
So how much time is involved? So if you're just wanting your oils to be paid for, it's about 3 to 5 hours per week. If you want to supplement your income, it's about 5 to 15 hours per week. And if you're wanting to replace your income, it's about 15 to 30 hours per week.
Perfect. Yeah. And I always try to like remind people on this slide that when it says 3 to 5 hours, like you kind of have to break that into thirds. So it's, an hour of spending on learning, taking care of yourself, like having your own experiences with the oils, getting to know them, using them on your family, things like that. And then an hour and a half of actually talking to people and sharing samples and like asking them how they're doing and things. And then the other hour would be like just tracking all of what you've done, and doing kind of like the book work or computer work behind the scenes stuff. And that's true for each of these different ranks. So it's not like actually being out there working 30 hours. You're more like, doing your prep, and it's just divided up.
Yeah. So, could this work for me? Are you passionate about oils? Do you love people? Can you follow a system and get things done?
Very good. Yeah.
So what is the next step? So the first question, do you have a wholesale account? So if you do, then you upgrade from a wholesale account to a wellness advocate account, and you set up a monthly 100 PV loyalty rewards program order. If you don't, then you can choose a kit, and then we'll help you set up an LRP order. Then reach out for help. So we'll plug you into all of the training and resources that you need. We'll direct you in the direction. You're not starting from scratch and on your own. There's so many resources out there ready for you to just pick up. And start making your list and sample everyone. This is so much fun. And so the first thing is to make a list of 100 people, which sounds like a lot of people, which is a lot of people. But it really then directs you, helps you to work out who to sample to first. And sampling is key, giving people an opportunity to experience the oils because they might have no idea about them.
Yeah. And I love to make sure that we get feedback, like written feedback on the oils. It's always so cool to see what people have to say about it, but to actually be able to read it and not just hear it, because sometimes I forget, like if someone says it, I forget what they say. And then I also wanted to add for reach out for help, like to anybody, whether it's someone who's just simply using the oils and not interested in the business, or someone who's been in the business for 2 years or 3 years, like anytime we feel lost or we like need to know what programs and stuff are going on, it's super important to just ask again, like, okay, this is kind of where I'm at. These are my goals. Like, this is what I need. What is going on right now that I can fit into, because there's always things that are changing or like new opportunities for support for us.
Yeah.
And the other thing too, there was one more thought, is to always go back to that welcome letter that doTerra sends out when you first enroll with a company. There's, as a wholesale member, there's a whole list of links and resources there that they've provided for us. There's even like, I think doTerra University or something like that. So tons and tons of training and support is available.
Yeah.
Okay, so here I'll share with you really quick about Brittany, who is our like team leader, I guess is what you would call her. She's a golden doTerra. She's let's see, she had her degree, I think it's in PE, so she was a PE teacher before doTerra. She had horrible allergies, and a family member was visiting and had her try lavender, lemon, and peppermint, a drop under her tongue. For the first time, she had relief. It was incredible. She decided from that moment that happened because she had been suffering from allergies so bad that she was just like, okay, what is that stuff and how do I get some? Because I really need to have that, because I'm tired of my allergies. And then she was sharing doTerra naturally, just like telling people about what had happened, and people would tell her the same thing, like, oh, I want to order some too. So she'd say, okay, I'll show you how to order. So she would just show them how to order. So then our other team leader that's above her, Rochelle Brinkerhoff, she's actually the one that shared doTerra with me. She contacted Brittany and said, hey, you're like basically doing the business. Did you know that? And Brittany was like, no, I was just sharing oils with people. I was just telling them about what had happened. She was like, well, do you know that you can actually do this as a job? And then Brittany was like, oh, okay. And so she said, if you want to be in a training program that will tell you like exactly what to do, you know. So then she did the training program, and now I think she's only been in the company for around 4 or 5 years too. And she's already a gold in DoTerra, and she was able to quit working as a PE teacher and just focus on DoTerra. So yeah, they're doing super great. She has her first baby, was just born recently, and she's an amazing person to work with. Very supportive, very professional, very helpful. She's great, super, super great business partner to work with. So that's about it. Do you want to add anything else, Monique?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for sharing. If any of you guys have questions, feel free to send us messages. It's super at your own pace. Amazing opportunity to be part of. And honestly, like going through the business training, I've been through several of the business training programs. And yes, you do learn how to sell oils. But the personal development process that happens during the training is really beautiful. And a lot of the leadership training and things like that that you'll get from being part of the doTERRA opportunity will totally spill over into your other jobs or your other roles in life as well. So it's definitely a blessing and a positive thing in life. Thank you,
Thank
Monique.
you.
Yeah. Okay, bye guys.
Bye.